This video is a tutorial on the COCC class search. The class search is an interactive part of the COCC website and allows you to see when and where different classes are being offered all over COCC. The schedule is best used with the catalog and grad tracks after you have met with your academic advisor. The simplest way to reach the class search is to go to the Academics tab from the COCC homepage and then choose the class search link. You can also access Class Search from the Class Search module in your Bobcat web account. From your Bobcat web account, you can click on the Student tab, then on the Student Registration Card, then on the Class Registration Card, and then on the Class Search tool. One of the most important aspects of picking a course is the course delivery method, so be sure to review the course delivery method's information from the Class Search page. Now we can take a look at the class search. We want to take a look at the classes available to us for the term, so let's select Summer Term, then click Continue. The Browse Classes screen will display, and we can now enter search criteria. Here you can select your term, subject, campus, delivery method, and instructor. Advanced Search has even more options. If you want to browse classes on a specific campus, type or select the corresponding campus from the drop-down menu. Type or select the subject you wish to browse by clicking into the subject box. You can type the subject name out fully, like writing, or just the course prefix, like WR. In our example, the subject we're browsing is writing. If you know the course number, you can type it directly into the course number box. Here we've added 121Z as the course number. You can also narrow down your search to a specific delivery method or even a specific instructor. You can click the Advanced Search option to add additional search features such as meeting days, meeting times, excluding waitlisted classes, and course attributes. Be careful though, the additional search inputs do limit the number of classes that will be returned in your search. Once you've entered all the necessary information, click Search. Next, you will see the search results screen. In our example, our search results returned 9 WR121Z courses. At the top of the search results, you'll always see your search criteria as a reminder. As you review the class search results, you'll be looking at several columns. First, we have the course name, and clicking on that course name will bring up a class details box that we'll review in depth shortly. Next, we have the subject and course number, followed by the CRN or the course reference number. Here's a tip. Once you find a class you'd like to register for, make a note of that CRN. The CRNs will come in handy for a quick registration process. Next up, we have the number of credits that the course is worth, and in the next few columns are the campus, delivery method, and meeting times, which will let you know where and when your class is going to meet. Some courses may meet in multiple places or times, or using different formats, so always check the meeting times column carefully to make sure that you're in the right place at the right time. And remember that for courses that meet both remotely and in person, you'll need to attend both the remote and in-person sessions. In this example, the class will be held in person on Monday in Prineville 120 and remotely via Zoom on Wednesdays at 10:15 a.m. You'll need to plan to attend both class times. Fully online courses do not have any meeting times specified. As we mentioned earlier, in online courses you'll receive instruction virtually, typically through Canvas. Online courses will still have deadlines to meet though, so be sure that you make time in your schedule for completing the coursework. Before registering for an online course at COCC, you'll need to complete the orientation for online classes, which is accessible by clicking the link found on the class search page or searching online orientation in the search box on our website. Multiple meeting times may be displayed, and each occurrence will display a meeting type. This informs you on the format of the class meeting. Lecture represents class sessions that will be in the lecture format, lab in a lab format, and so on. When browsing classes on the search results page, take note of the status column, which lists the remaining number of seats and if there is a wait list. These classes will display with an exclamation mark indicating the number of seats remaining. We'll review waitlists a bit later on. The instructor column will tell you who the instructor is, and if you click on their name, it will open a pop-up with their contact information, where you can then email them if you have any questions about the course. The last column includes any course attributes, such as meeting a general education requirement. This can be helpful when you're looking for courses to fulfill your foundational requirements or discipline studies. This column can also show courses with low or no cost materials. Once you've found a course that you're interested in, we encourage you to click the class title for more information. If you click the class title hyperlink, the class detail pop-up window will appear. On the left side of the pop-up window, you will see 10 tabs of details that you can view. They are Class Details, Course Information and Notes, Instructor, Meeting Times, Enrollment and Waitlist, Registration Restrictions, Fees, Bookstore Links, Attributes, Prerequisites, and Co-requisites. Click each tab to reveal the accompanying information on the right side of the window. Let's start with the Class Details tab. This section will give the basic information like campus location, instructional method, and credit hours. The Course Information and Notes tab provide a brief overview of the course along with important class-specific information such as prerequisites, co-requisites, or recommended preparation. Be sure to check this section for any classes you are interested in registering for, as it will also contain other important class-specific information you want to consider prior to registration. In our example, this WR121Z course has a prerequisite of WR65 or Writing Placement Level 9. Additionally, this class section has a co-requisite course of WR98, which is noted in the section information text. The Instructor and Meeting Times tab displays class meeting times and more for the class. Click on the arrow next to the instructor name to expand additional meeting times for more details. Meeting times show the specific meeting days of the week, time, location, as well as the date range for that meeting time. Online meeting occurrences will not display a specific meeting day, as this represents class time that will take place online at no specific time. Remote meeting times meet at specific days and times virtually. Keep in mind, if you selected a hybrid class with this format, you must attend both occurrences. You can also click on the instructor's name to obtain contact information. The Enrollment Waitlist tab allows you to see how many seats are available for a class and the waitlist capacity. On the Registration Restrictions tab, you'll find if the course has certain rules, like instructor or department approval, that is needed before you can register. The Fees tab will show a breakdown of any additional fees that specifically apply to the class. On the Bookstore Links tab, you will be provided with a link to the COCC bookstore to review the required and/or recommended course materials and be able to estimate the cost of those materials for a class. The Attributes tab provides detail about the course, such as meeting a general education requirement and/or low or no cost materials. This information also displays on the search results page. The Prerequisites tab provides an alternate view of prerequisite requirements for the course. Keep in mind, online courses require completion of orientation before you can register. If applicable, this requirement will also be found here. Similarly, the Co-requisites tab lets you know if there is a course or other requirement that must be taken at the same time as the course. Now let's talk about waitlists. If you are waitlisted for a course, don't panic. Before the term starts, you can register as usual and choose the option for waitlist. If a seat opens, you'll receive an email notification that the class has been added to your schedule. Be sure to have a backup plan though, as you are not necessarily guaranteed to get into a waitlisted course. After term starts, attend the course as if you are registered. Instructor approval will be required to add the course, and that will be given electronically. You can find more information about waitlisting on the COCC website. We hope that this video has been helpful as you plan out your time here at COCC. If you have any questions, our Admissions and Record Department is available by phone at 541-383-7500 or by email at welcome@cocc.edu. Thanks for watching, and we hope that you have a great learning experience here with us at COCC.